guys, before I get into this show, I gotta implore you guys, head on over to thefantasyfootballcounselor.com. Get the 16-round draft solution. It's gonna help you guys crush your leagues. The first ever and only video trading. Guys, listen, everything's out there on the table for you. Sleepers, breakouts, everything you need in one spot, including my Sneaky 7 formula. This is going to give you an unfair advantage over the competition. It's like having me at the draft with you. I walk through an exact mock draft every single round with sleepers, and I tell you all the optimal players in each round of draft, omitting all of the terrible players like I did last year, right? I told you stay away from Antonio Brown round 2, Odell round 1, Le'Veon Bell round 1, Damian Williams round 2. Told you stay away from all those guys. I've done the research. Everything is there for you on a silver platter. Head on over to thefantasyfootballcounselor.com. Get the 16-round draft solution. So let's get to this mock draft. Guys, I am super excited. It's Friday. A lot of people are drafting this weekend, and I'm so excited about this weekend because I'm telling you, this is it. This is kind of like the weekend. It's like, okay, it's finally here. Official mock season is here. I'm actually doing a reality draft this weekend. So everybody's mock drafting this weekend. Everybody's into the groove. I do it all year, but now it's like everybody's into it. So today I'm going to go from the 11th position. Okay, I did a 12th one, okay? Now I'm going to go from the 11th. I'm literally going to do a countdown, 12, 11, 10. I'm going to go from literally every draft position. The reason I'm doing that is because I want you to get a feel for who comes off at every ADP, right? On the draft position, right? So I'm going 11th here. And again, stick with me. I'm going to do the first 6 rounds of this. Let's rip through this, all right? Let's go. Now, understand, guys, if you're in the car, I'm going to walk through every single pick in the car with you guys via audio as well, and I'm going to be picking 11. So, Christian McCaffrey comes off the board, then Zeke Elliott. I would have went Saquon first overall. You guys know my style. That's what I've been doing. I usually go Saquon first overall simply because he has a higher ceiling. McCaffrey, I just heard Matt Rule saying Christian McCaffrey is going to be used as a punt returner. Are you kidding me? Talk about wanting to break your running back. Listen, it's going to be a different offense for Christian McCaffrey. There's no way he's going to thrive the same way he did last year. The Panthers know that, they utilized him a lot, but they didn't even make the playoffs, right? They're not going to make the playoffs anyway this year. So they got to use their wide receivers. I heard Robbie Anderson's doing really well. There's a late round sleeper for you at wide receiver. You can go, late with and grab him and has some ceiling. He's going to have some boom game, especially a good DFS play, okay? So if you're in the car, CMC we're going 11th, okay? I'm going 11th, and CMC went first. Zeke Elliott, Saquon, Alvin Kamara, Derrick Henry. Now, 6th pick, we're waiting on that. And I like all these picks up here. The first 5 picks are great. Now, you're going to probably see a Michael Thomas come off. There you go, Michael Thomas, then like a Dalvin Cook or a Clyde Edwards-Helaire come off here at the 7th. I've done so many of these mock drafts, guys. It's like second nature, but there is only a certain amount of players that I like that I think are optimal. There goes Clyde Edwards-Helaire. It's probably going to be Dalvin Cook here. I'm calling it as it comes. And again, I did not pre-plan this at all. I just know what to anticipate. So we're going to probably see Dalvin Cook come off here at pick number 8 here. There goes Jacobs. Yeah, Jacobs is the guy I'm recommending. There's Cook. I like Jacobs over Cook here. Again, one of the safest guys I like here. I actually like him ahead of Clyde Edwards-Helaire. I feel safer with him. He's got a year under his belt. We know a little bit more of what we're going to get. So if Jacobs is gone, this is a tough one because I really, really like Jacobs in and around the 11th spot. Now, I haven't been looking here. I'm gonna probably go Miles Sanders, although he had the lower body injury. I still think he's going to be okay. I also like Todd Gurley here. Jonathan Taylor's ADP is really climbing up. I'm going to take a risk here. I'm just going to go with Miles Sanders for this particular draft. Now, again, I could have easily gone Todd Gurley here because I feel comfortable with him. But that's okay because I feel a lot of players are going to come back to me in part of the robust RB strategy. And I'm going to go robust RB for sure in these drafts. I just don't feel 100% warm and fuzzy with Miles Sanders. I just feel, especially now with this lower body injury, I think they might bring in somebody else, which kind of scares me because they were flirting with Freeman. I may have probably went Gurley here and Taylor, but you know what? I went with Sanders just because love the upside, love the youth, love the opportunity, and predicated at the way that it is right now, August 21st, he is still the workhorse, and he is slated to get 300 attempts. That's what we're told. So I'm going to bank on that happening. At this point in the season, the off season, okay? So recap first round: McCaffrey, Zeke, Saquon, Kamara, Henry, Thomas, Clyde Edwards-Helaire, Josh Jacobs, Dalvin Cook, Joe Mixon, Miles Sanders, Adams, and then Aaron Jones. Again, Aaron Jones is going to be declining this year. I don't like him. I'm pretty sold on Gurley here. I'm going to roll with him. Now, he could come out to the third round, but I'm not taking any chances here. I'm going to go with Todd Gurley and Sanders. Now, again, this could have been a mixed match of a very other running backs. I could have easily went here. I could have went Jacobs and Gurley, Jacobs Taylor, Sanders Taylor. You know, I just wanted to go with Sanders early, okay? Now, I see Aaron Jones, then Todd Gurley, then I see Nick Chubb come off later. Now, think about Nick Chubb. I don't trust him. Now, he came off concussion recently. I heard he's fine. He's in meetings talking fine. Listen, Kareem Hunt's going to be a factor. A lot of people drafting this guy predicated on last year thinking Kareem Hunt wasn't there. Now, Kareem Hunt wasn't there, 10 weeks last year. He's going to be there, man. He's going to be there. He's going to be a thorn in the side of Nick Chubb. I'm personally staying away, honestly. Like, Nick Chubb is a guy, he is a pure runner, but, excuse me, I just don't trust him. I just don't trust Nick Chubb getting the full volume like he did last year, especially now with Kareem Hunt there. It's just not going to happen, okay? Kenyon Drake, another guy, man. I already heard Kingsbury already saying, hey, man, like, Chase Edmonds could be like a starter. Like, how do you trust that? How do you trust a guy like Kingsbury who took their starting running back, their workhorse running back, benched him, brought in a backup, a guy that's done nothing in Miami, and start him over their starter? The logic doesn't make sense to me at all. It doesn't make sense. So, personally, to me, I'm going to stay away from Kenyon Drake. I don't trust him. James Conner, I mean, he could boom. I mean, he's got the lion mentality. He's playing. He's a cancer survivor. Did not opt out, right? I did a post saying, what a lion, and he liked that post. Listen, I like James Conner a lot, but in regards to fantasy, not a guy I definitely trust, okay? Tyreek Hill, his ADP, as you noticed, slid down a little bit after he pulled a little bit of his hamstring, I think, but he walked off on his own power. From what we hear, it's not going to be a long-term injury, but this guy's shown injuries in the past, and he's shown some off-field issues. So my concern here with Tyreek Hill is, like, do we really trust this guy? Do we really trust him to be a consistent producer? And as you can see here already, since I did the post, his ADP has dropped significantly. So personally, to me, I'm staying away. I'm staying away from Tyreek Hill. Do not like him at all. Then Julio Jones, then Hopkins, then Eckler, then George Kittle, then Travis Kelce. Again, wait on tight end, guys. Wait on tight end. Wait on tight end. And I'm telling you guys, click on the link below. Get 16 rounds. You will not even understand how far ahead you will be over the competition. I'm telling you guys, it's like having eagle vision, not like the Philadelphia Eagles, but eagle vision over the draft. I mean, Travis Kelce and Kittle in the second round. Are you kidding me? Load up on running backs. David Johnson is still on the board, a guy that's slated to get 1,000 yards receiving, 1,000 yards rushing. I'm telling you, he is angry this season. Listen to what I'm telling you. The value is great. And here, I'd rather go Golladay. I'd rather go Golladay over Kittle if you're going to go anybody. Kittle's going to have a good season, but man, oh man, oh man, oh man, do not go tight end early. You can get tight ends for value later. Gesicki, Hawkinson, even Waller you can get later here, right? You can get Jared Cook. You can get Jack Doyle as a sleeper. There's so many. I go over all of this in the 16-round draft solution. If you haven't got it, pull over the car right now and get the 16-round draft solution. I'm telling you guys, it's really, really going to help you, okay? All right, let's keep going on with this mock draft here. So, second round, Aaron Jones, Todd Gurley, Nick Chubb, Kenyon Drake, James Conner, Tyreek Hill, Julio Jones, DeAndre Hopkins. Again, Hopkins, I think he had a little bit of a nagging injury. I think it was a hamstring. I don't trust him with Kyler Murray. I just don't trust him. But as you can see, his ADP is falling a little bit, right? Other guys like Sanders are coming in here, Allaire, other guys working up the ADP here. Now, Eckler, again, could have a good year, could be safe. I just personally don't like him. Kittle, Kelce, and Godwin. And again, I'm going to say this. I don't care if I sound like a broken record. It's either going to be Godwin or Evans. Who's it going to be? I'm not risking a second or third round pick to find out who Brady's going to make his favorite receiver. Lamar Jackson come off here in the third. Allen Robinson, Kenny Galladay. Love where his ADP is here. It's funny. I said he should have got Galladay, and he went Galladay. Saquon, Kittle, Galladay. Not a bad roster here, but again, I would have went running back. And you'll notice a lot of people purchase my 16-round draft solution because a lot of people are going robust RB. You could see here back-to-back running back starting to happen. This guy went with it, but I don't like his choice of running backs. He went Kamara, Eckler, and Chris Carson. Chris Carson, man, if they believed in him, they wouldn't have brought in Carlos Hyde. I'm telling you guys, believe me, you got to look at what teams are doing. Melvin Gordon, I heard it's going to be a committee. From what I hear from the coaching, it's going to be a 1-2 punch with him and Philip Lindsay. That's really, really going to be annoying. So again, this guy made the right move with Henry. Then he went Hopkins and Melvin Gordon and screwed the whole thing up. And again, 16-round draft solution will clarify all of this for you. You're going to feel really, really good. And I cannot believe this, but I think Taylor might fall to me, guys. Check this out. I cannot believe it. If Taylor falls to me, I'm going to get Taylor and David Johnson. If not, I might go Montgomery and Johnson and feel locked and loaded. That's fine. I doubt Taylor's going to fall to me, but it's going to be very interesting because there's these guys that like running backs here, but they went running backs, so they might go wide receiver. So Pat Mahomes went in the mid-round here, third. Thielen, McLaurin, I like him. His ADP has significantly gone up over the past month or so. If Alex Smith comes in, that could help him. Oh, my God, this guy went Odell Beckham. Oh, man, I wish this was a real draft. I got to get into some money leagues. This is going to be too easy. I love this. I'm going to go Jonathan Taylor here. And then I'm going to come back, and I'm going to get David Johnson if he falls. I mean, that is how you load up running backs. And I'm telling you, Taylor is going to be the hot hand. I know you're scared of Marlon Mack. I'm not scared of Marlon Mack. I think Taylor now, getting close to the season, is going to be the guy running over defenders in training camp. Love Jonathan Taylor here, okay? Then there's DJ Moore here. Let's keep going here. Oh, my goodness. David Johnson. Are you kidding me right now? Miles Sanders, Todd Gurley, Jonathan Taylor, David Johnson. Oh, my goodness. I got to go into my story mode here on Instagram, guys. 1 second. I got to pull this. I got to put a story mode on this. This is crazy. All right, guys. I'm here on YouTube here. I got to tell my Instagrammers what the hell is going on. Check this out, guys. So I'm going to tell them what I'm doing here. Just doing a mock draft here. I'm telling you, I just went with the 11th pick, got Miles Sanders, Todd Gurley, Jonathan Taylor, and David Johnson. This is how you roll with the first 4 rounds, okay? This is how you do it. I'm on YouTube. If you guys have not subscribed to YouTube, swipe up, subscribe to watch. I got to tell my Instagrammers, guys, I don't know what to tell you, YouTubers. I got to tell my Instagrammers what's up for the people that aren't aware. Oh, my goodness. This is going to be crazy. So listen, guys, I love the robust RB. I love the robust RB strategy. Swipe up and subscribe. We got to get more YouTubers up here to see this because you guys are getting a sneak peek here. 1 sec here. I got to get this out here. Swipe up and subscribe. There we go. All right, so let's continue on here with the draft. All right, so third round, DJ Moore, Jonathan Taylor. We came back that way. Jonathan Taylor, DJ Moore. Then we swung back around. Juju. Again, Juju could boom. I'm going Deontay Johnson, though. I really like Deontay Johnson here. Not this early, but like a little bit later on the Steelers. But I don't like Juju here at all. I mean, he could boom this year, but I'm more sold on Deontay and Claypool. Claypool doing amazing things in training camp. Stack Deontay and Claypool later for free instead of getting Juju. I'm telling you. David Johnson, Amari Cooper, Mark Andrews could have a solid season. But again, 4th round, not doing it. Calvin Ridley, I like him. He could boom 1,000-yard receiving season. I see it if he stays healthy. A.J. Brown, I like. Mark Ingram, I don't like. I don't like Mark Ingram. This is what you don't do. Yes, he went Michael Thomas and Julio. Great. Went Pat Mahomes. Great. But your starting running back is Mark Ingram, a guy who's sharing a committee with Lamar Jackson and Dobbins. Forget it. This is what you don't want to do, okay? I would like to see who his other running back is. It's going to be Philip Lindsay. Le'Veon Bell here, DJ Shark, Cooper Kupp, Tyler Lockett, Leonard Fournette. Starting off round 5, I'm going to point this out to you guys. Running backs are suspect round 5. Check this out, guys. You know, Raheem Mostert, Ronald Jones could have a good year. Kareem Hunt, Cam Akers could boom. But they're all question marks. Whereas when you look at wide receivers, guys, check this out. Wide receiver 1, Allen, Parker, Hilton, Marquise Brown, Stephon Diggs, Landry, Will Fuller, A.J. Green, Deontay Johnson, Darius Slayton, Brandon Cooks, all wide receiver 1s, right? Justin Jefferson, instant plug and play. But when you look at running backs, there wasn't any. So this guy, round 5, Robert Woods, David Montgomery, DeAndre Swift could take the job. Cortland Sutton, DK Metcalf, Raheem Mostert, and Mark Ingram are his running backs. I don't like that. I throw up in my mouth. Zach Ertz, Kareem Hunt, Dak Prescott. Okay, now we're going to go back-to-back wide receivers here. I would like to get a quarterback here, possibly, right? There goes Keenan Allen. So I'm going to go wide receiver here. I'm going to get T.Y. Hilton. I'm going to back him up. If I go T.Y., I'm going to back him up with Pittman later. That's okay. So this is where you got to make a decision if you're going left. I really like Matt Ryan. If you want Matt Ryan, if you don't get him here, he's not coming back to you. Then you're going to end up with a Brady, Rodgers. That's up to you, right? That's a decision you got to make. I might go Ryan here, or I can go another wide receiver and secure up a Diggs, a Deontay. But I think Deontay will come back. So let's just go here with a quarterback. I'm going to secure Matt Ryan. and call it a day. So again, guys, there's a ton of wide receivers, as you can see. I'm going to grab later. I could get a tight end later, but I'm locked and loaded at running back. I don't really got to worry about running back. Locked and loaded with an ace quarterback. I'm also going to get a backup quarterback, and I got my first wide receiver, and I'm going to back him up with Pittman because I really love Pittman later. So there is the first 6 rounds here for you guys. Listen. Get the 16-round draft solution because usually championships are won in later rounds. Grab it. There's a link here below. And I'm telling you guys, your roster will be optimal because I'm omitting players. Like I said, Mark Ingram, he's got Dobbins there. No one's talking about that, right? You know, no one's looking at that. Chris Carson, he's got Hyde there. Why would you invest a 3rd-round pick? Melvin Gordon, Phillip Lindsay, he's going to be a pest. Why would you do that to yourself? Mike Evans and Godwin, right? I mean, only one of them is going to emerge. You're not going to finish both top 10. Brady's never made 2 top 10 wide receivers as of late. It's usually like Edelman, maybe a running back who catches a lot of balls. Like, I think it was 95 targets for James White last year, right? Or receptions or whatever. I think it was targets. Either way, James White gets a lot of volume. So this year might be Ronald Jones, Mike Evans, Gronkowski, Howard, right? Or it might be Godwin, Gronkowski, Ronald Jones, or Keyshawn Vaughn, right? You don't know. But either way, these guys ADP, and again, this is what I explained in 16 rounds. This is why you need that competitive advantage, guys. Get the 16-round draft solution, omit the bad players, and draft the good ones. All right, guys? Get it below or thefantasyfootballcounselor.com. This was the 11th position. Let me recap the 5th round again here for you. It was Ronald Jones, T.Y. Hilton, Keenan Allen, Dak Prescott, Kareem Hunt, Zach Ertz, Raheem Mostert, DK Metcalf, Cortland Sutton, DeAndre Swift, David Montgomery, and Robert Woods. Actually, went back the other way. I'm going backwards. Robert Woods, David Montgomery, Swift, Cortland Sutton, Metcalf, Raheem Mostert, Zach Ertz, Kareem Hunt, Dak Prescott, Keenan Allen, T.Y. Hilton, Ronald Jones. Then they went Russell Wilson. Then I went Matt Ryan. Then Cam Akers came off the board. Then Diggs, Marquise Brown, Kyler Higbee, Deshaun Watson, Parker, Gallup, Josh Allen, and Singletary. And I'm telling you guys, listen, implement the robust RB strategy. You will dominate. Smash the thumbs up and leave your fantasy questions below. I'll try to get to as many as I possibly can. I'm just really hyped up, guys. Fantasy football season is official here, and I am out. Thanks for being here, guys. Get 16 rounds. I'm done.